You are now listening to Krossfire with Shan and Junsern.
You know what? Houses are actually too damn expensive nowadays, especially in KL, Malaysia.
You can say that again.
And I came across this article, and there's this one guy. I'm pretty sure it's been done other places, but this is one of the very first few people in Malaysia actually does it. And what he did was he actually used a container.
Shipping container.
Shipping container. And what he did was he actually bought a plot of land. He's quite young. He's actually 26-year-old. Mm-hmm. What he did was he was actually renting a house, and he realized that the rental is too expensive, and plus all the utilities, electric and water, everything becomes too expensive. And what he did was he said, it's time to stop all this nonsense. Because he was also sourcing for a house, and he realized that even the most normal house that is so far away from KL is still very expensive.
Yeah.
So he said, why not I just try something different? So he did his research, and I'm pretty sure he came across a lot of websites where people actually use containers. And he
tiny homes. There's a whole tiny home movement.
Tiny homes, yes, correct. And what he did was actually he bought the land.
Not tiny Sherlock Holmes. It's okay. What's wrong with tiny homes?
Micronesia.
Micronesia.
Watson.
No, but it's squeaky. What?
Watson. Watson, tell us about Holmes. I'm Holmes.
Very sorry, Junsern. Shandish rhetoric.
So what he did was he bought a plot of land, I think for around 30,000 ringgit, and he went to source for used containers. And in total, I think he spent around 100,000 ringgit for everything. And that is actually really cheap,
Everything, meaning getting hooked up to electricity.
Yeah, just what I said.
Sewer,
Water,
everything, including furnitures.
Toilet?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the thing, of course, when it comes to all this, he sourced for his own relatives to do it. So I think the price will be much lower.
Why he's got a relative in every field? That's even more impressive in the house.
I'm pretty sure he has contacts.
I call Uncle Lau for the electricity. I call Uncle Beng for the toilet. Maybe he had an uncle for everything. Wow. That should get the Guinness Book of Records.
So is he on the grid though? Is he still hooked up?
Yeah.
So it's not solar power and all that lah.
No. It's basically a normal house, and it's just. What he did was he uses containers as the foundation of the house.
So how many containers?
Two.
And
the thing is, I look at the picture. If you can look at it, let me show you. Special effects
for you people at home.
So
sucks to be you.
Wow, quite nice.
It looks really spacious.
Yeah.
And this is the exterior.
Oh, it's got a second story and everything.
Yeah. And what he did was actually he said to make it more sustainable, he actually grew his own vegetables.
Oh, nice.
Because he got a lot of land. Mm-hmm.
You remember last time you told me about the plants on top of the that box to cool down?
Oh yeah, the one in Colombia.
So that you don't have to use refrigeration?
Yeah, I think that one was one of the Coke's
experiments.
Not experiments, like a social project or something like that.
I think they do that with buildings as well right now.
I think they can do that with this because it's metal, so easy to for the heat to get dispersed.
I'm sure he's it's not just has he put
paddings and all these things. Yeah, he does. And to the extent he even said that
insulation, I think is the word.
Because insulation.
Insulation, yes.
Paddings.
Padding's the word. Simpleton.
So his friend actually asked him. He said that what about lightning? Because the whole container is metal.
Right.
Good question.
He actually made a lightning arrestor, and he said everything is all thought of.
After the second time he got hit by lightning, he was like, I have thought of it. I will put one up.
Benjamin Franklin moment. So, the house is actually pretty much complete. Everything is there. I think
so it's a real house. It's not like a play.
Not like those caravan.
Caravan. You like caravans?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about neighbors? Does he have anyone who lives nearby?
Yeah, they do. Oh. Actually, initially when he was building he couldn't get any electricity and water. The neighbors was nice enough to actually help him.
Yeah,
They
extension
shared lah.
cord.
Take this.
Pull from the house.
Only 8 to 12 o'clock. After that, I'll switch off.
One extension cord in the neighbor, powering 20 gadgets.
Why is it so hard to believe that one extension cord could suffice?
Good. I
Because
mean,
you're
if it's
such a
one guy,
cheapskate.
does he live there alone? Does he live
One
there
extension
alone?
cord.
Pardon?
Does he live there
Hey,
alone?
Yeah.
powering a lot
Or
of
can
people.
lah? It's just him, what? Just one guy.
Alone.
Yeah.
One extension
Which
cord
girl
enough.
is going to follow him into that crazy bin? She look at the place.
I
and
might.
oh,
I'm into tiny homes. I don't know about this guy. Like,
Just
he might
imagine
not,
during
he might
the-
not be my type in other ways.
Just imagine
But-
during the building period, he said, I want to build a swimming pool. Neighbor paying. Water. Hey, borrow water. For what? Fill up my swimming pool. But what he said was the neighbors was nice enough to actually borrow him for a short period of time until he gets everything up and running.
Ah, that's
It
nice.
was actually quite good. I mean, he actually laid out the plan, and what they did was he actually used a certain layer of concrete to make sure that the house doesn't sink that much. So actually, it's quite a well thought of house. I mean,
His foundation and everything.
You know, this guy's actually quite brilliant because you want to make it 2-story later on.
you just had to buy.
You
one
can just
container.
move, you just get train, lift the house,
Put one
put
container
more
on top.
stones, put this one, put another one on top of it, and he can eventually build a condo. Although it
Just
is
keep stacking
keep stacking it
containers.
up, yeah.
So I think this is kind of amazing. I mean, a lot of people keep complaining about they can't afford to buy houses, and this guy gave a very pretty much good solution.
So overall, 130k,
100.
100.
100k.
Flat.
Yeah, he
100.
actually borrowed. I think, if not mistaken, he
Oh,
actually
but with the land, 130k lah.
no, 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 no.
No,
With the land.
With the land is
Everything.
100k.
Yeah.
The container's
Wow.
about 20,
Damn.
No, I think it's much lower than that as well.
10.
Mhm.
Yeah, because sometimes they can't use it. So
Oh yeah, the old containers. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's just used once.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
to ship back.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but my question is, what about the banks? How are you gonna get a loan?
For what? You don't need a loan for
Yeah,
100k.
He did, yeah.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yeah, good
The
question.
bank
I think
actually
personal
did it.
loan, lah.
Oh, okay.
Personal loan.
Right, as opposed to
Mhm.
housing loan. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But housing loan is better rate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's 100k, you can
Yeah,
pay
it's
it off
true.
relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Rather
You heard
than-
about that joke about the guy who borrowed $1,000 and put his Ferrari up for?
Oh yes.
What?
Miss Flower.
Okay, this guy was. He gave him the bank. He said, "I want to take $1,000 loan." And he said, "Okay, fine. What are you going to put up as your mortgage or whatever, right? What do you call it?
Collateral.
Collateral." And he said, "I'm going to put up my Ferrari." Okay, I was like, "Okay." So he took the Ferrari. And he said, "I want
Oh,
to
it
just."
was an actual Ferrari. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a little
well, actual
toy
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
And he said, "Okay." He said, "I'll just take the loan for a month only."
Mm-hmm.
So he
Yeah,
took
I heard this one before,
took
yeah.
1,000, gave them the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went off. A month later, he came back. He paid them $1,000. Then they were like, "Why did you put that
okay.
thing?"
No. Yeah, okay.
Cheap
go on,
parking
go on.
spot.
Yeah.
With security.
Yeah, with
With
security.
security.
With security.
Mhm, mhm.
And free. sorry. Like, as soon as he went, he came back and paid them the 1,000 bucks. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, yeah.
But I think that's a good question. Like apart from the prices of house,
Mhm.
parking is also a nightmare.
Yeah.
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 But we're
So-
nowhere as bad as the States. $80 an hour in Chicago.
No, but I think
What?
US dollars.
What?
My God.
In the city.
Nice.
Regardless of the price, it's also the availability lah. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
out 3 rows. Come Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't know who I was telling the other day, like, you know, you go to a business center, like all the shops across the road, all the parking lots are taken up by the people working at the shops.
Yeah. So
Where's
no
the
one
customer
can-
going to park?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we need some better planning in Malaysia. Lah.
And then
Wow.
when they do build the tiered parking lots, it's always
Too expensive or
either
too
too
dangerous.
expensive or dangerous, or it's full to the brim anyway.
Yep.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
then, yeah.
It happened to me
No,
that
but
day.
I
Yeah.
think the solution is to put wheels on your container, and then you can just push it. I mean, if you put a container somewhere, people, container, park on the other side. You don't. So instead of mobile home, which is also expensive, I've heard, if you try to buy one of those kitted out mobile homes,
Mhm.
so you get a container for wheels on it. Tiny mobile home.
looking at that, it looks like Optimus Prime.
That's not bad for a house.
Not bad for a house indeed.
My house looks like Optimus
Optimus Prime, and no one's gonna rob me. For fear it might turn into a robot. A zinc robot.
But yeah, the whole tiny home thing is quite interesting. I think a lot more people are turning to that now. 'Cause
Have you seen those homes that they've put like mirrors all over the house? So
what's
it,
this?
like it's a house, then for the wall they put mirrors all over, so it just reflects the environment around it.
Oh, so it looks
So
like
it's
it's not
completely
there.
invisible. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that
Yeah.
one before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, one guy did it to a tree house,
Nice.
which looks crazy. Because you'll be looking there, you think like, what is up in the trees?
Some predator thing going
Some
on.
predator thing going on, and it's just reflecting the branches. Because you know, when trees get reflected with all the branches and leaves, and everything, it just looks like a mess.
Yeah.
But when you turn, you see the things glimmering. So it's like really bizarre to watch. I think you see it on YouTube.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I want to do that, but I'm sure that no one will want to do it with me.
Aww, is this a note to someone out there?
Yes,
Junsern and who is the someone?
Who's the someone?
Larry.
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 Shall you be kissing in the tree anytime soon?
Yes.
I think also, why not just give up the home altogether
And
and be homeless?
Okay, do you have any experience in being homeless?
Kind of.
Kind of.
ooh, do tell.
I was the room I was living in was about to be sold off, the house,
Okay.
because the landowner wanted it back, the house owner wanted it back.
Okay.
So I decided to be homeless in London instead.
For how long?
Oh.
About a year.
Wow.
Whoa! Tell us what happened.
Yeah, just when I had some friends over protesting, so they taught me the ropes, and I learned about squatting, which is contrary to the Asian definition. Squatting, in the Angmo sense of the word,
Tell
is
us
when
what-
you moved in. We break into a
Yeah,
house
yeah.
and move in,
Okay.
and if you manage 10 years,
It's an unoccupied house, right?
yeah, you get the house. This is back when the
Oh, squatters' rights.
squatters' right. It's back from the when Church of England break off from the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So they kicked out a lot of Catholics and sent them off to where you were. Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sent
they
out
wanted
the
to
criminals
legally repatriate the homes. So hence squatter law. Squatters'
Right.
So I learned how to. Yeah, I moved in with some people who did that.
You were not afraid other squatters would come in and like, yo man, you in my grill.
Well, it was in London for one.
Alright, okay.
So they would be like,
You man.
Over
Yes. No worries. There were some furry, dodgy characters about.
Yeah.
And they're on my
Furry?
side.
Oh,
So,
Ah,
I have
okay.
not.
so you in Oliver Twist and them all, yeah?
Yeah. Artful Dodger.
Artful Dodger and
Them lot.
the unartful Dodger as well.
Yeah, so, and if there wasn't any place to crash, I would normally stay up all night. And during the day, I'll sleep in the public library, the Tate Modern, or a few other places open to public.
When was this, by the way?
This is about 2011.
You should have made a reality TV show.
No. It's
Squatter
basically just
abroad.
me walking around drinking tea a lot
Yeah.
and practicing my innit.
I wonder if you could actually squat with the queen. Like you break into the palace.
She doesn't have the knees for it.
I took the wind out of my sail. Where was I?
Wonder if you could
Oh,
squat
if,
with
if
the
you
queen.
broke into the Buckingham Palace, I'm sure there's like a million rooms in there. And you just went to one room, just close the door.
No, the premise needs to be empty when you do it.
You can't go to an occupied house.
Yes.
Why
and
not?
squat there because then it's not squatting.
Then it's
That's
just
what
breaking and
entering.
entering. Breaking and entering.
But you're squatting in an unused room.
No.
Unused room, but it has to be unused one unit.
What laws are these?
That's
It
the
has to be unoccupied
Yeah.
lah. If somebody's gonna come in, like.
All these
yeah.
actual laws.
Yeah, there's
Not
actual laws.
guidelines.
squatters'
Okay.
rights. Yeah.
Oh,
squatters'
right,
rights.
right.
So,
Yeah, but a friend stayed in a whatchamacallit, mortuary.
what?
Where morticians work. Isn't it
Oh.
a mortuary?
That's where the dead bodies are stored,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Death parlor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Death
correct.
parlor.
So there was a coffin. There was like a little trapdoor in the living room. You could go down and there's an unused coffin rotting away.
Oh, God.
What? Was not disgusting.
If it works, it works.
Was this you?
No.
No. Okay.
I was too cool to get my own place. So I was just crashing at other people's place.
Other
So-
people's coffin.
How many places did you go to? Oh, God.
There was a school.
Uh-huh.
There was a bank building,
Unoccupied.
unoccupied. And there was a proper house.
Okay.
Yeah, there's about... And
Weren't there tents at some point as well?
yeah. And there was also some tents. And there's two of my friends' living room.
Were you working?
No, I was studying.
Wow.
You studied and you squatted.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Wow.
Nah.
Ah.
Tune in every Friday to catch Shan and Junsen on Krossfire, only on Junsern and Shan.